And of course, as the spat between the Judiciary and the National Police Service continues, President William Ruto has urged the National Police Service, NPS, and the Judiciary to work together for the benefit of the Kenyan people. Speaking during the launch of a strategic framework for implementation of reforms in the National Police Service, Kenya Police Service and the National Youth Service, President Ruto, who reiterated the importance for the respect for the rule of law, warned that the ongoing dispute between the National Police Service and the Judiciary can hinder essential service delivery.
Tensions between the Judiciary and the National Police Service that have seen the withdrawal of the security detail assigned to Justice Lawrence Mugambi, President William Ruto has emphasized the importance of unity between the police and the judiciary.
I am acutely aware that the National Police Service is an independent institution, and so is the judiciary. But ultimately, we have one master, the people of Kenya. And we must make sure that we work together towards serving not interests of individuals, but the collective interest of the people of Kenya.
Ruto, who reiterated the need for the respect for the rule of law and his government's commitment to ensuring that constitutional offices operate independently, urged for collaboration among all government agencies.
I want to ask for more collaboration, more working together, that the independence that we respect and enjoy must also look at how together, interdependently, can work towards achieving the greater interest and the greater good of the people of Kenya.
The Judiciary and the National Police Service have been at odds since Justice Lawrence Mugambi sentenced Acting Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masengeli to 6 months in prison for contempt of court. According to the President, various security agencies and ministries will be directed to implement police reforms recommended by Justice Maraga-led task force. An implementation committee will oversee reforms with an emphasis on public participation in legislative changes.
It is estimated that it will cost Kenya shillings 106 billion to fully actualize these recommendations. Of this, 22 billion will finance improvement in compensation package for officers, while 37 billion will go to the upgrading of hardware as well as welfare reforms, and 45 billion is required to implement modernization of the services.
Other initiatives highlighted by the President include the digitization of police records and improvements in officer salaries.
I know there was a suggestion that this be undertaken over the next 6 months. I think 3 months is sufficient so that we can begin to figure out how what was recommended by the Maraga Task Force can be brought into being. Accordingly, the National Treasury will make adequate provision for funding to implement these interventions.
Ben Chumba, Prime Edition.